Hey guys, it's Watch Me Give It or Watch It here, but it doesn't matter which one you call me. Anyway, I'm welcoming you to my next Let's Play. And yeah, this game's one of my favorite games, one of my favorite games that I own. And yeah, so without further ado, it's time to play. Yeah, Pikmin. Yeah. This game's one of my favorite games. Even though I just got this game like 2 weeks ago, I like this game so much. I've played through it so many times in a row that, yeah, I really like this game. So I'm gonna let's play it anyway. I'm gonna be quiet here because there's gonna be a cutscene coming on here. But yeah, other than that, I really like this game. But as you can see right here, I failed my first attempt I ever played through the game. These two are 100% files, and I guess I'll delete my first one because it's a failure. And we can't do that. We cannot have failures. They're just... No, I don't want to copy back. Click the wrong button. No. Yeah, don't click the back button. Okay, yeah, I'm taking way too long. Alright, we're going to be playing the main story mode. There's a thing called challenge mode, which I might show off in a bonus video, but anyway, without further ado, here we go. I'm going to be quiet because there's a cutscene coming. That was some of my favorite music is when the impacts. And yeah, that's one of my favorite music in this game. Whenever the ship is falling towards the end, where it goes like meow wow wow wow. Yeah, that's one of my favorite music. Some of my favorite music from this game. But yeah. Anyway. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate the planet's environment and contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I cannot repair the dolphin by then, no, better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Okay, guys. This is Pikmin. Pikmin is one of my this is a real-time strategy game. It's one of my favorite games, even though, like I said, I just got it like 2 weeks ago. I really like this game. It is one of my favorite games, and without further ado, let's do what we're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do here, see this thing sitting over here? Walk up to it. It looks like a helicopter. I know, let's grab onto the bottom of it and maybe we can use it as a flying hat. No, I'm just kidding. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. Wow, that definitely looks like an onion, but I guess on his planet it's possible that that's what they call an onion. Alright, well, I'm gonna knock this down to save time while I'm waiting for that seed to sprout. Here we go. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not talking too much, I just don't, because I know the text is gonna come up and I'm gonna read it. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of the wind. If I cannot help but think it is calling to me. Sorry about this. Sorry about, whatever. I am compelled. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Oh, gosh. I guess it's just hard to see it on my TV screen a little bit. But I have a bigger TV screen now than before, so... Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pikmin brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I will grab it with A, throw it in the direction I point, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and pressing down on the arrows while pointing as well. The following controls appear to give me several views. I'm not going to read this stuff. I'll just... Fine. Z, rotate camera, behind Olimar, left and right. Arrow, left and right, zoom, up, change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. So anyway, yeah. You press, point your Wii remote. This is the Wii version, and there are different controls for the GameCube version, but if you are playing along, which I don't know if you are, I don't really have that many people to watch my videos, so I don't know, but if you are, the GameCube, it'll explain on the screen. Anyway, yeah, click A to throw your Pikmin, B to call them to your side with your whistle while pointing where you want. You can also throw them by pointing where you want. And then pressing A, then if you click C, they will stop. There are... What the... What are you doing? What does this Pikmin think of me? I must observe its reactions. I can catalog. I shall try to attempt it. What the heck? I've never had this come up before. Okay. Apparently, if you click C, whatever. If you throw them at these little things, they are pellets that if you take them, they will go up into the onion and produce more Pikmin from the nutrients of the pellet. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet that the Pikmin harvest after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Yeah, so basically, yeah, click C to do that. Z rotates your camera around. If you do this, if you click the side of the arrow, it zooms out. If you click the side of the arrow, it zooms in, and then if you click it again, it zooms out. So yeah, if you walk up to Pikmin and click A, you can pluck them and make more Pikmin. Basically, this first day is based upon getting more Pikmin, but there is a ship part we'll be getting, but I'll get into more about ship parts later. Anyway, just keep going around and hitting these flowers. You can get a total of 25 Pikmin here on the first day. So I plan to be doing that, and yeah. So you can have more Pikmin than what is required to carry these, but you have to have the required amount or it will not be carried. I think you can have up to double in what carries it. So like if you had a something that requires 20, I think you can have up to 40 Pikmin on it. I'm pretty sure. At least that's what I've found by doing things I've not been able to put on more than double, so pretty sure that's what it is, but I may be mistaken, so I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, just keep building up your Pikmin because you want to at least get 10, because I'll show you in a minute. Stop throwing them. Sometimes they throw them by accident. There is no time limit on the first day, but the second day there will be a time limit. I'll get into the time limit in the second day. Anyway, this box over here requires 10 Pikmin to push it, so that's why you want to build up to 10 Pikmin. So we're going to go over here and get this 5 pellet. It requires 5 Pikmin to carry it, but I don't think you can have more than 10, like I said. We're going to put as many on as we can, because I think we've already... Actually, no, we're going to take this guy over here, because there's a pellet over here we can get. And that does it for the pellets up in this area. There's... What the... Oh my... I hope I can still get him back. Okay, I was going to say, if I lost a Pikmin on the first day, I don't think there's any possible way to kill your Pikmin. You can't even leave them behind on this day, because they automatically, no matter where they're at, go to the onion when they're done. Okay, you know what? Freaking... No! Okay, I'm gonna do this the way you're supposed to, instead of trying to throw him. Just pick them up and make him go faster. There we go. I guess I can explain a few. I'm gonna go pluck these Pikmin, but there are 3 types of Pikmin. Well, I mean, there are leaf Pikmin, bud Pikmin, and flower Pikmin. The buds are the buds and the leaves. I mean, the buds and the flowers are higher ranks of Pikmin, basically. The buds walk faster and are better in battle than leaves, but the flower's the highest, and they walk a lot faster and are better in battle. There are other types, other colors of Pikmin, but I'm not going to say what they are yet. But other than that, I'm not sure if they'll be in the intro for this game or not. But anyway, now we have enough for this, so we're going to want to put them over here by pressing down on the arrows and pointing our Wii remote towards where we want them to go. That's another control I forgot to say, but yeah, the first day is a lot of tutorial-based stuff. The second day is a little bit more like the rest of the game, so yeah. But the Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Fortune, press A to fix sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin. Release to throw. Press B to call them. C to dismiss. Press down on the arrows to use command at left and right. Z up in the left or right. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, if you click plus, you can see here, but there's not that much for that. This one lets you go. You can go to sunset in other days, but some days if there's nothing else you can do in a day and you just don't want to sit there, yeah, well. Anyway, what's this? It's amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? Well, the way you're gonna get it back to the dolphin is just with the Pikmin, if you didn't guess. We don't want that many on it. We're gonna because we need to get some of them on these parts over here. It requires, the reason we need to build up more Pikmin is because, well, first of all, we want to. So there's no time limit during this day, so you might as well do everything you can. And because that takes 20 Pikmin parts, and 20 Pikmin parts, yeah, we're gonna take Pikmin parts of their body and make them carry that back. No, it takes 20 Pikmin to carry it back. As soon as the ship part gets back to the ship, the day automatically ends. So make sure you do everything you can before that if you plan on getting all 25 Pikmin that you can. Anyway, each part is gonna be a day long. Some may be longer than a day. If, like, say I only get one ship part in one day because, like, that's all I could do or something, I might, if I get closer, if it's not the length of a day, I may, if I go to sunset way too early or something, I may, like, you know, I may, do 2 days in one part, possibly. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until all the Pikmin from the ground, till I pluck all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, that little light color, like I'll show you right here. Whenever you dismiss them and go like that, they have that little bit of light color right there. Anyway, I won't be reading everything Olimar says because a lot of things in the game he starts talking about controls, but I will for the first day basically, and I will read all the important stuff like what he says about his ship pieces and all. Some of you might not have played this game before, I don't know if you have or not, but it's a really fun game, and I would definitely recommend it to you if you're thinking about getting it or not. Anyway, now we have 20 Pikmin, so we're going to put them on this piece, we're going to put all of them on it, and we have all 25 Pikmin that you can have during this first day, because you can't have any more than 25. So as soon as that ship piece gets back, we're going to end off the day. I guess another thing I'll show off here real quick while they're carrying it back, or when you go like this, you'll be using this a lot during the game. You can go up to the onion to take out or put in Pikmin, but we don't have any Pikmin to take out, or we don't have any Pikmin in our group currently to put in. Another thing I'll explain, this down here, these numbers, this is how many Pikmin are in your group, and currently we have 0 because they're all over there. This is how many Pikmin are in the field, 25, because that's all we have so far, and this number over here is how many Pikmin are in existence. It's not Pikmin that have died, it's only for Pikmin that are alive. Like, if a Pikmin dies, they won't be part of that count, but Pikmin that are alive in existence, whether they're in the field or in the onion. You can only have 100 Pikmin in the field at one time. We'll explain more of that type of stuff in the second day, but for now, we're just gonna watch this cool cutscene. And Olimar's ship can fix itself, so whenever you get a ship part back to it, it adds it back onto itself. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. And at the end of every day, we get to see a cutscene of the Pikmin going into their onions and Olimar walking up to his ship. Any Pikmin that are not with you at the end of the day will get left behind, but this first day you can't leave Pikmin behind. They will automatically go into the onion, I think. Well, I'm not sure because I always have them all carrying the ship part, but I'm pretty sure you can't because, yeah. But any Pikmin that you leave at base will automatically go into the onions, but any Pikmin that are out in the field somewhere other than base won't, so you need to make sure they're with you at the end of the day whenever you're running out of time. Anyway, one day since impact. I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or they have merely decided to join me for other reasons. Either way, it seems that they will help me might help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hocotate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. Anyway, this here shows you the results for today. Today's change in Pikmin population. We had 25 Pikmin sprouted today, so it says sprouted today, and total is 25 because it's the first day. Lost in battle is how many Pikmin died in battle, which we haven't had any battles yet, so that's fine. And we haven't left any Pikmin behind because, like I said, I don't think it's possible. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode because I said I'm gonna be doing one day for part. And so thank you guys for watching. In the next day, I'm gonna call it a day, I suppose. In the next, I'm just gonna call it a part, but I probably will call it in the title a day. In the next part of Pikmin, we are going to move on to the Forest of Hope. We will, another thing is these little stars down in the corner by where the little area says that's how many parts are there, and the highlighted part is what you have so far. We can't go back to the impact site yet because we need to get other things and able to do that. We need to get future Pikmin to do that, but we can't go there yet, or else it would just be a waste of our time, basically. Pretty much. Anyway, Yeah, in the next part, we'll move on to the Forest of Hope. See you guys then.